This one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Only a couple there. It's going to be brought down about the 28.
Here we go.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He'll have a first down past the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody can run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Let's go, D. Big series.
This is Mostert. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
One day down. 180. One day down.
Kill. Switch it.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. From midfield, here's Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 35.
And the Raider first down.
Right now. 280. I'm going to run you over.
Carr now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, we're good. 180.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Raiders 7, 49ers nothing.
Come on.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 29, Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it second and 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Wait.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Tight right. We got 4.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 50. Pick it up.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd and a yard. Garoppolo is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to Coleman. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Wait, 80. I got you, Pop.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Carr. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Carr to throw again. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To try again after the sack. Carr, he's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tartt.
Tough 1st half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. Pushes him over, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I got you. I got you. Express. White.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. He knocks him back. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on first down is Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Carr going to give it to Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. To throw on third down, Carr being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On second and 7, Carr stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Carr to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. One more time with Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Carr going to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll run. It's Washington. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. The running play does not work from the 5 on fourth and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. They run again with Breida. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Here we go.
The Niners on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Mostert. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. Garoppolo now. First down throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But
and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here's Mostert. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jonathan Abram picks it.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Carr going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the... That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So this one a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.